If you want to know more about why the pole vault plant is super important and where pole vault pits come from, this vlog is for you. Welcome to the pole vault vlog. We talk about everything pole vault, and I say this every week. But first, do you guys buy on Amazon? If so, then head over to team-hoot.com. There's a button that says Amazon support. Click on it and it takes you to Amazon. And is what Amazon does is like,
hey, that Shawn Francis guy sent some people over here. I'm gonna give him some money so he can keep making these pole vault vlogs.
Doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps me out a bunch. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get rolling. Here's a new segment I'd like to call Cool Shit I Found on the Internet. Cool pole vault shit I found on the internet. Up first, you know where pole vault pits come from? They come from Bell Athletics.
Come on, Drew.
He's really going to town.
This is how to fix a pole vault pit.
Don't worry, there's a trash bag on that foam, which is essentially like a big foam pit condom. That's stupid. This video popped up on my Facebook of Brian Carell. One of his vaulter's poles broke. Most people are like, ah! A pole broke! Woo! But instead, he kept his cool and like snagged it out of the air like a frickin' pole vault coaching ninja. I've seen a lot of pole vault front flips, but I haven't seen one in bare feet, so this is the world's first that I am aware of. Pole vault front flip bare feet. Awesome. There's hair everywhere. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is from Pat Lasari at Washington.
University of Washington, Washington State, what?
The purple one that Brad Walker went to. He put a hula hoop on the end of a pole to try and keep kids tighter to the pole. And it's one of those things like, hey, that'd be cool if this happened, but we never did it. But Pat Lasari's the type of guy who just does it. He's a doer. And last but not least, I have to talk about Mondo again because this is freaking nuts. In the history of high school pole vault around the world, only 20 people have ever jumped 18 feet. And Mondo just did it 10 times in 30 minutes. He did the Sam Kendricks challenge as a junior in high school, and he jumped 18-1. Looks like I got some mail. Kid's a freak. Kid is a freak, and I will continue to use him as clickbait because it's working. Oh, but you know, so that's cool, but pole vault news. USA Championships were last week, and the top three finishers were Sandy Morris, Katie Najat, and Mary Saxer for the women, and the men were Sam Kendricks, Logan Cunningham, and Chris Pillow. Good job, guys. You guys are awesome. The goofiest thing about this whole thing, which I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but it's with Jen Schur. She decided not to go, and her whole reasoning was didn't like the way it's run, and it's not run very professional, so she's taking a stand by boycotting this. But she didn't say any of this in her initial post. And then there were some other people that were like, it sounds like you just don't want to go to travel. Pole vault drama. And this is weird, because like 8 years ago, Rick didn't let Jen go on social media to try and like keep some attention away from all this crap that's happening like right now and to keep her focused on the event. All I can keep thinking of is they just suck at social media because they haven't done it. They're just not good at it. They're very good at a lot of things, but the social media stuff sucks. They're not very good at putting out their thoughts into the world, and they're not very good at brushing off criticism, which is all social media really is. If you need help with social media, Jen and Rick, let me know. Maybe I can do something for you and help you out a little bit. I'd love to chat about it or maybe make a video and show a different side of you guys. Because I think you guys are awesome from what I've seen. So, that's about it. Pole vault news. What? Sorry, there's dogs barking. I don't know how to stop them. Last week I put out a message like, what do you guys want to know about? The trail leg, the plant. Overwhelming majority said they wanted to know why tell people to plant at 1 o'clock. So here's why. First off, you have to know why the plant is important. The plant is the transition between the run and the air stuff. Here's the plant, right where everything meets. I look at it like you cannot add energy once you leave the ground. All the energy you have is built up in your run. So if you have a crappy transition putting it into the next section, you're gonna fall apart. So here's a sequence of some dudes vaulting. It's circled where the plant is, the transition phase. The important part. Here's another one if you like color. Circle. Right there. That's why it's important. Here's why I preach a straight, tall, locked arm at takeoff. We have this rope. A bent elbow is like having slack in your rope. I tie my rope to my hand, and no matter how much I pull, I'm not moving it. There's slack in my rope. But if that arm is locked and your rope is taut, then I can pull on my hand, right? Slack, nothing, straight, I can pull. Also, if there's a force that's pulling long enough, eventually the rope will straighten and it will start pulling. By having slack in your rope when you take off, it leads to being in poor positions. And poor positions lead to losing more energy during the vault. So if you take off and you're leaning back and you're already halfway swung, so you get to only swing this far, versus if you take off the other way, you get to swing more of your circle. Does that make sense a little bit? But no matter what, if you start with slack in your rope, it's going to go straight. It always does, but you will be in a terrible position to keep that energy you just built up in that awesome run you just had. Part 2. So now by having that bent elbow, taking off here, you're making it so instead of having a stretch reflex in your shoulder, which is made to that's why we do throwing motions. But if you are bent and you take off from here, then you're gonna have mobility in your lower back, and that's why people's lower backs start to hurt, because they're taking the brunt of the force into their lower back versus their shoulders, where your shoulders are supposed to be mobile and your back is supposed to be stable. So if you take off here and then you switch it around and you have a stable shoulder here, then something else has to go. Something else has to be mobile, and it's usually the back, and people's backs start to hurt. So just to reiterate, a late plant leads to inefficient positions. Terrible positions. So what I like to do is if a kid can't figure out how to plant, I tell them to try and plant into a wall. And when they plant into the wall, they usually can push, and I tell them to try and push the pit or the wall to the other wall. Or if you want to say it in a funny way, plant the pole into the pit and try and move the pit down to Mexico or Canada, whatever direction you're facing. And most of the kids reach and push at 1 o'clock. Eventually that 1 o'clock leads to 12 o'clock. But if you start here, it picks you up forward versus putting you in that crappy position. But is what I find is the plant being late happens more often than not. If their timing is on from walking plants, but their run is all over the place, their plant's going to be late. So I always think it's better to show up to the party early than late. 9 times out of 10, if you tell a kid to throw up their arms early, it'll be on time. And the 1 o'clock doesn't come from the vaulter. It comes from the ground. This is not 1 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock. This is not 1 o'clock, this is midnight. If you don't believe me, try it. Try planting into the pole with your hand here and leaning backwards. Try planting into a wall with your elbows bent and feeling them getting locked. Try planting into a wall or a box, not running full speed, but just walking into it with your arms at 1 o'clock. And then try noon, and then try and do it a little faster. And then there's variance. I'm not just saying this. Test it for yourself, see that this makes sense. Plant in front of your head a little bit while you're tall and keep pushing everything up, and you'll start to feel the pole pick you up versus throw you into this swing that you don't want to be in a swing yet. Does that make sense? Let me know. I feel like a lot of people have been asking me questions about this, and I know this got a little long, but it works. I've seen it. I've had state champions because of it. I've had state record holders because of it, and I've jumped high because of it too. So I don't know what else I need to tell you. Drew, you gotta say something inspiring. There's a lot of people who watch these. Dude, not inspiring enough. Come on.
Do it for the people who want to see you fail.
Yeah, I like that one. All right, that was more inspiring than I thought it was gonna be. All right, first video is from Carson. He donated to my Chipotle fund. Thank you. I get to eat more Chipotle now. Holy, great jump, dude. I talked to him a little bit, and he said after the takeoff, he doesn't really feel anything. He just lets the vault happen. And I just told him, dude, you just need to get after the rest of that jump. If you just let the vault happen and you jump 17-1, dude, just throw everything a little harder. A little bit more throw, a little bit more jump, a little bit more swing, a little bit more rip, a little bit more pike. And dude, I think you jump like a foot higher pretty... I'm scared how awesome this is going to be. Good job, man. Just more. All right, the next one's from Evan. Ooh, this is a good vlog for you, man. Just that. Okay, watch this top arm here. Contact right there, and look at this bend in the elbow. So then, watch what happens about the positions. Hips are going to get sucked under, but the arm always goes straight. Watch. Arms going straight right there, and now we are just getting sucked into that. So like this video should help. Just plan everything at 1 o'clock and it'll pick you up instead of yank you backwards. That should make a huge difference, man. Really good jump after the fact. Like, you saved it so well. It just, if you can start with that beginning stuff, that second stuff will even have bigger impact and keep more energy into the pole. Sick jump, dude. Hopefully this vlog helped you out a little bit.
I'm so not a raper.
I need to turn my phone off. Good jump, man. So what I told Cameron is I want you to feel like you're jumping up towards the crossbar and you're going to dunk a basketball on the free throw line. So this goes back to those positions types of things. So arms are up, really awesome, but that foot's in front of us. So if he thinks about jumping, that foot's going to be back down behind him a little bit because nobody jumps with their foot in front of them. Everyone jumps with their foot right underneath their butt, unless they're doing a high jump and they're coming in at an angle, but still directly under. Yeah, just think about jumping off the ground, man. God, those positions are so good. Just jump off the ground. Good things are happening. God, look at this, guys. Look at this. It's freaking beautiful outside, guys. Yeah, great jump, man. Just a little bit better stuff at the beginning. Remember that transition phase? Just need a little bit more of the jump there versus, you know, we're just missing that. Good job, though. This next one's from Warren. I think his name's Warren because his YouTube channel is Warren Does Stuff. I guess you could be making a channel about another guy named Warren who also does things. Anyways, his channel is really awesome. He does some pole vault stuff in there. Everyone go check it out. Yeah, it just looks like you can see it right here. It's like right before the plant. You're chopping up really well, but there's no aggressiveness going forward. So everything, think going forward. Jump forward, throw forward, everything forward. You just need to hit that a little bit harder. Instead of like getting to the pit and then hanging onto the pole, blow through the pole. It was just talking crap about your mom. You need to punch it and punish it in the face and kick it in the nuts. Unless it's a female pole, then kick it in the lady nuts. Yeah, because technically it looks really solid, man. But if you have just a little bit more, that swing is going to be a little better. So good. All right, this is from Guy. Oh man, I have no idea how your plant. You just took away my secret ingredient. I don't know what your plant was doing. But from everything we know about pole vault, guys, hips are in front of the shoulder, so I bet your plant was late. If you watch the full video, I would just imagine that's what happens. That's what kind of happens when you start figuring stuff out about the pole vault. You can see the end of the jump and be like, I bet this happened at the beginning, based on the continuous chain theory. Get your plant up sooner, in front of your head. That's what I'm gonna go with. And then that will probably help your swing because it looks like it's just hard to get upside down because then you start pulling on the pole and those are all symptoms of something happening at the beginning, which is probably the plant, and we're back to the same old stuff all over again. So yeah, good job. Oh, by the way, if you guys have been watching these last few weeks, Curtis Bell has been in these videos and he was asking for help and he sent me a big thank you, and I just need to share it. Not the thank you part, but the fact that he PR'd, broke the school record, and is NAIA champion. You guys do all the work, but I love the updates and I love the feedback, or else I think I told you some advice and then you might have, you know, quit pole vault because I'm stupid. So thanks for the update, man. I'm super excited for you. Enjoy it, and I can't wait to see what you do outdoors. Last but not least, I know this vlog's getting really long, but I'm not doing pole vault keywords anymore. I'll walk you through it. Okay, so here's what we're doing instead of the keywords. Go to team-hoot.com. There's the Amazon support button. Please click that to support me. Enter Team Hoot, and then if you go to the store and then all the way down to products, you will see now that there is $5 coaching. That means you will get your coaching. I will coach anything you send me. $5, I will coach it. But instead of pole vault keywords, I'm gonna do the first 5 review pool, because I've been getting like 30, 40, 50 people ask me to review videos, and I just can't get through them all, and I want to, but I gotta limit it to 5. So there's 5 to send me. Send them that way, so I can keep them organized. And then we'll put it in the pool. So if there's only 4 people who want to be in the vlog under the pole vault $5 review, then I will take whatever's left and make them part of the vlog. How does that sound? Sound good? Makes it a little organized for me because it was just getting to be like, Gah! And please don't think I'm trying to make it so you don't send me emails. I love getting emails. I just hate getting emails with just a video in it. It's very empty, and you're like, why would you just send me a video and expect me to review? Like, I don't have a reason to want to review this video for you. You know, send me emails, updates, questions. I love those. But if you want to send me a video, everything's through the website from here on out. Thanks, guys. Let me know if this helped. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Life's meant to be experienced, curiosity will get you there. I didn't mean to rhyme like Dr. Seuss, but that's pretty awesome. Okay, bye. Guys, I already know this vlog is really long, but I just wanted to let you know that I will be making a video for the Marketplace Steam Vault in Pennsylvania on March 25th. I will be there hanging out. I'm not gonna jump because I'm kind of retired, but I will make a video and you have potential to be in the vlog. It's a mall vault for kids. Like, kids can jump in there along with elites. It's gonna be the best ever. I think you guys should sign up and check this out. I'll put links in the description. I'll talk more about this later, but I'm really excited because I get to take my passion for pole vault and my passion for video editing and making films and combine them. It's gonna be a good time. So make sure you sign up and then come find me and say hi so we can hang out. And Coach Rick's gonna be there. You guys are gonna lose your minds.